You ever see, like, and I know this might be going left, but some people talk about what you might have to do to get a record deal, or what, you ever hear those stories or see things like that, or are they myths?
They're not myths.
Wow.
They're not myths.
Damn.
Yeah.
I guess what's some things you heard or seen?
Well, no disrespect to Puffy or D-Dot, you know, that's my brother still to this day, and he didn't ask me this personally, but somebody in that first time that I went to the studio at Daddy's house asked me, would you kiss a man in the movie for $1 million? Damn. I said, what? And they said, well, would you heard, would you kiss a man in the movie for $1 million? I said, fuck no. I said, give me $500,000 and I'll pay a really good stunt double. Right?
That's a good answer, man.
Yeah, they're like,
I ain't even think of that.
Yeah. See, I'm the comeback kid, so niggas be like, oh, this nigga type shit. But it's like, bruh, what are you trying to see? Yeah. If I'm somebody that will compromise my morals as a man for money, right? That's what you're trying to figure out, right? Yeah. Why? Because I mean, if you're gonna be, you know, you got to do certain things you might not want to do. Nice to meet you, fellas. Yeah, well. You know what I'm saying? That's how that went. Wow. But, you know, I've been asked that. I've had meetings with, okay, one time I let this casting director kind of jump me off, right? Yeah. I knew she was like a cougar, you know. She had the big old fatty and, you know, switch it around the office. Wait right here. I'm just going to I'm like, I see what you doing, right? Yeah. Some other little clueless, little handsome, little light-skinned nigga pause. He's sitting there scared looking in the office. He don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm looking like, this girl is like, she on some shit, right? Yeah. She's like, you sit here, you know what I'm saying? She over there directing traffic. Let me go out here and handle this business. I'm like, oh, wow, she funny as hell, right? Word. She hit me with all the I could tell these stories now, you know, but she hit me with the classic move, right? Do you mind if you don't have to drive, I'll drive, right? You on vacation, right? You know, just leave your car here at the office. Okay. Right, I'm just, okay. I see it all unfolding. Yeah. You don't mind if I stop by the house, do you? Yeah. Okay. I got a guest house in the back, you know what I mean? If you want, you can just wait there. I got weed, I got whatever. She has a little bowl of some whatever, and roll-ups, and gives the remote, and I'll be right back. Make yourself comfortable. Why am I getting comfortable if we go into an event? Yeah. Okay, here she comes in the room with a robe on, So it's just like, I was younger at the time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was still in my 20s at the time, whatever, but it's still the principle of like, I'm a principled guy. Like, you like, so what? You gonna jump me off on some like, look, I just wanted to, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Now this was for a commercial. Long story short, this person, she kept it tall with me. She basically said, you know, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw you auditioning for a commercial, I already knew what I wanted to do with you, and you're here in LA, and I mean, I just want to do it. So. And she's working with the company. She's the head casting director. She's one of the head casting directors in LA. Which means she calls the shots of whoever gets booked on films, movies, commercials. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I wound up going on mad commercial auditions right afterwards. I almost got $75,000 for biting a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have dreads. That's the only reason I didn't get it. I didn't have dreads. Yeah. They talking about, we want the funky hair. Can you do the funky hair thing? I'm like, what? Like, at that time, I had the same fucking light season I always had. They talking about, well, we just want those Lenny Kravitz hair thing. That was the reason I didn't get the commercial. I wound up seeing a commercial and they had a nigga with dreads biting a fucking sandwich. For 75,000. 75 racks. For 75,000, I'll put some fake dreads in. That's what I told them. I'm like, bro, we could just get the, you know what I'm saying? They was like, but long story short, this person told me, look, if you want to be the new it guy in Hollywood, all you got to do is like, fuck with these chicks. Yeah. Go to dinner, go to brunch at Bossa Nova with some actress or whatever. Just basically told me, just fuck your way to the top, basically. Yeah, so that, you know, we always hear. Just be around the guy and they're going to take pictures and say, who's this guy? Yeah. And now you're the new it guy. So come around a few places with me, and I'll da-da-da. And then she sets up a meeting for me, right? With supposedly this other casting director that's supposedly lit and whatever. And at this point, I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know, I said, all right, shit, some bad OG with, you know, with all the money and connections wanna,
why not?
Whatever, cool. So she set me up on this next meeting, and come to find out, I go to the meeting, I sit down at the table, and a man that literally, the best way I could describe this is like, you see how a ghost be in the movie and like they be walking and it just be like, like there'd be like a white thing flowing around them. Yeah. This was a grown man that walked into the establishment like this. He had some like flowy thing on and he was just walking and just sashaying and all this shit. Just do the thing. And he walked up and sat right down in front of me. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, so she told me da-da-da. So wait, you set me up with a flamboyantly flaming person and not even tell me, huh? Look, well, he's a little much, and he's, you know, but I guess just Hollywood, right? You don't have to say if somebody's gay or not, right? Yeah. So now I'm sitting here in public, like, it's just like, it looked crazy. But to be honest, he kept it professional. You know what I'm saying? What was I gonna do? Say, hey, yay! Yeah. Nah, man, you didn't tell me you're gay. I'm out of here. Like,
do the business and keep it pushing.
I had the meeting with him. He kept it professional, but I also saw what she did. I saw what you're doing. You tested me. You trying to see. Let me see how he responds to this. You testing the limits now. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of that going.
That's what you're doing.
I hear, a lot of that.
That's what it is. They're gonna see what they got with you. They're gonna see how they can finesse you, how they can play with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they can get away with it, they will, bro. You know what I mean?